Untold truth of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's divorce, hidden secrets, kids and billion-dollar war. What really happened between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt? Behind the red carpet smiles, private jets, and glamorous lives was a storm of betrayal, heartbreak, and secrets worth hundreds of millions. This isn't just a Hollywood breakup. This is a real-life war involving their 6 children, secret documents, and a French chateau. Let's uncover the truth the media never told you. Welcome to TCN TV PK, your #1 source for Hollywood's deepest secrets. Today's story will shock you and make you see Angelina and Brad in a way you never have before. Stay till the end, you won't believe who betrayed whom. It began on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004. Brad was still married to Jennifer Aniston. But sparks flew instantly between Brad and Angelina. They denied the rumors. But in 2006, Angelina revealed she was pregnant with Brad's child. The Brangelina era had officially begun. They became the most powerful couple in Hollywood, 6 children, Oscar wins, humanitarian missions, and that iconic $60 million Chateau Miraval in France. But even behind those glamorous magazine covers, cracks were forming. Brad's alleged alcohol issues and anger problems created tension. In 2016, during a private flight, things exploded. Angelina filed for divorce just days after, citing the safety and well-being of their children. That flight remains one of Hollywood's darkest mysteries. Since then, the custody battle has been brutal. Angelina sought full custody. Brad fought back. Secret court documents emerged. Allegations, accusations, therapy sessions. One major point of conflict? Chateau Miraval, their wine business worth hundreds of millions. Angelina sold her stake. Brad claimed it was betrayal. Lawsuits were filed. Maddox, their eldest son, reportedly has a strained relationship with Brad. Sources say he testified against his father in court. Other kids, Pax, Zahara, Shiloh, and the twins have stayed mostly silent, except for whispers of Angelina's secret journal, where she documented everything for years. Some say that journal could destroy Brad's career if ever made public. Brad is trying to rebuild his image, starring in big films, launching skincare, appearing in art galleries. But many believe he's still battling behind closed doors. Meanwhile, Angelina is focusing on directing, raising her kids, and running her humanitarian work. Her recent appearance with daughter Zahara at the White House made headlines, showing her power and dignity through it all. What do you believe? Was Brad the victim or the villain? Was Angelina just protecting her children or controlling the narrative? But this story isn't over. Because what happened after the divorce filing might be even more shocking than the breakup itself. Let's talk about the secret recordings, the $250,000 private therapy bills, and the one moment that turned the kids permanently against their father. It all goes back to that private jet in September 2016. Sources close to the family say Brad and Maddox got into a heated argument midair. Reports claim Brad was drinking heavily. There were accusations of verbal abuse, and possibly more. Angelina stayed silent publicly. But the moment they landed, everything changed. Within 3 days, she filed for divorce and requested full custody of all 6 children. The FBI even got involved in investigating Brad's behavior. Although no charges were filed, the damage was done emotionally and in the public eye. Insiders claim Angelina began documenting everything during the final years of their marriage. Private notes, photos, emails, Some say she kept a secret journal, not for the public, but to protect herself in court. Lawyers from both sides began fighting aggressively. Angelina spent months interviewing top child psychologists. She reportedly paid over $250,000 in private therapy for the children, all in hopes of helping them heal and prepare for the court battle. But behind the scenes, some close to Brad claimed this was more than protection, it was a strategy. The battle wasn't just about the kids, it was also about money. More specifically, about Chateau Miraval, their luxury vineyard in France. They bought it in 2008 for nearly $25 million. It became a symbol of their love. They even got married there in 2014. But after the divorce, the vineyard turned into a battlefield. In 2021, Angelina quietly sold her share of the estate to a Russian oligarch. Brad claimed she did it behind his back, violating an agreement that neither would sell without the other's approval. He sued. She countersued. And today, the vineyard is in legal limbo, even though it still produces millions in wine sales every year. For years, the kids stayed quiet. But then, things started to leak. Maddox, now in his 20s, reportedly gave damning testimony in court. He no longer uses Pitt as his last name, and sources say he hasn't spoken to his father in years. Pax, another adopted son, reportedly called Brad a terrible person in a leaked social media post. Zahara enrolled at Spelman College, and Brad was absent from the public celebrations. Even Shiloh, who once looked just like her father, was seen dropping Pitt from her name in a recent dance recital listing. The message from the children is clear: they've chosen sides. Brad's team has always emphasized one thing: he's trying to heal. He admitted in interviews to struggle with alcohol and anger. He says he's in therapy, trying to be a better father and man. Angelina, meanwhile, has kept things quieter. She rarely does interviews, but when she does, her words cut deep. In a rare statement, she said, "I just want my family to heal. And I want the truth to come out." But the truth, in this case, is complicated and painful. Even the entertainment world has picked sides. During the peak of the custody battle, Gwyneth Paltrow, Jennifer Aniston, and other A-listers were asked their opinions. Some refused to comment. Others quietly supported Brad. Meanwhile, Angelina has kept a tight circle, spending more time with politicians, activists, and her children than with celebrities. Insiders say she has completely distanced herself from Hollywood, focusing instead on directing and UN work. Now, in 2025, almost a decade later, the world is still waiting. Waiting for closure. Waiting to see who tells their side first. There are rumors of a memoir from Brad, and whispers that Angelina might finally release her journal. Netflix, Apple, and even publishers are reportedly fighting to get exclusive rights to the inside story. Because this isn't just about a marriage falling apart, it's about power, protection, and two global icons caught in a war they never imagined. What started as Hollywood's golden romance has turned into one of its darkest tragedies. The full truth behind the closed doors of their Beverly Hills mansion. But one thing's clear: their love story, their divorce, and their children's heartbreak have become part of pop culture history. Tell us in the comments, do you believe Angelina was just protecting her kids? Or was Brad unfairly painted as the villain? This was TCN TV PK, bringing you truth, pain, and power from the heart of Hollywood. Subscribe for more deep dives into celebrity lives, where the cameras don't go, but the truth still lives.
Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel.